So we've been having an absolute blast over here on the Celebrity Edge, and today I'm telling you everything you need to know about your upcoming cruise vacation.
Debuting in December of 2018, Celebrity Edge was the first of the Edge class series of cruise ships. It was designed to capture the next generation of cruisers. The Edge is dressed to the nines in contemporary design and features a diverse array of technologies, amenities, activities, and dining venues on board. It is striking, bold, muscular, and yet elegant. Its stacks glisten in the sun like the tailpipes of a 1970s muscle car. Its bow is unconventionally straight to increase efficiency and cut through the heavy seas. The orange-colored 90-ton Magic Carpet hovers in the air, offering a unique experience of floating above the ocean, and the flat windows of the infinite verandas balconies create a smooth, elegant exterior. The asymmetrical design is evident through the ship as seen in the windows of the 3-story Eden Restaurant and Lounge, as well as the jogging track which rises and falls between deck 15 and 16. Celebrity built a brand new terminal just for the Edge, and checking in was a dream. It took no more than 25 minutes from the time I walked out of the cab to the time I walked onto the ship. If you finish all of the necessary pre-boarding activities via your app or on the website, you just walk in, take a picture, go through security, you get placed in a group, and then board the ship by a zone.
So you can see that we've done number 5 right here. Seating section number 6 is this area behind me. Seating section 7 is this area right here, okay? So please make sure you have your express passes out. That's all we need to see. Paper copy or electronic copy, either one of those will do, okay? So you'll see the boarding happens very quickly. We're not gonna hold you up any longer than we have to. As soon as we clear up with these folks, we're gonna get this middle section going, okay? So just work with us and we'll get you on as quickly as we can. Thank you guys.
It's a very smooth and not stressful at all. Honestly, like I said, about 25 minutes. I give them a 10 out of 10 for the process. Really nice job, Celebrity. By the way, I will link a few videos of really good videos for you up top that will build on this one and show you a lot more of my experience aboard the Celebrity Edge. Things like a full room tour, a dining tour, the excursions, and even a backstage kitchen galley tour with the food and beverage director himself. You want to make sure you check those videos out. I'll link them for you up top. And while you're there, you also want to make sure you subscribe to catch my next set of videos, because I'm booked on the Celebrity Beyond and I plan on bringing you a ton more videos. So you want to make sure you subscribe. As you board the Celebrity Edge, you immediately notice its contemporary and elegant design. Stunning modern photography and sculptures, sophisticated, sleek and hidden lighting, and ample seating throughout the ship, whether you want to sip on a drink or just relax in comfort. The Martini Bar takes center stage in the ship's 3-story atrium with a design reminiscent of a trendy bar in South Beach or LA. The ship gets a 9 out of 10 in design, decoration, and especially passenger traffic flow. I never noticed any slowdowns except when leaving the theater after a show.
Let's go.
In the basement? When was that? Today? That was today.
The ship links the main dining area, the 3-story atrium in the center, and the theater through a network of bars and public spaces. You can stop by for a martini, get a cup of coffee, or listen to some music on your way to dinner and a show without having to go out of your way too much. A fitness center, a full spa, and a whole bunch of other offices are placed all around your routes to make sure that they don't slow you down when you're trying to get to those main hubs of entertainment. The upper decks and the pools have their own traffic flow with the cabanas and of course that magic carpet ride that sits over there and provides really good views. I don't want to spend a lot of time praising this, but you can see intelligent design everywhere. It's beautiful and efficient at the same time, something that is very hard to achieve. 9 out of 10 here as well. I love the way this ship is designed. Now, one thing I did not love as a quote-unquote normal passenger was the suite area of the ship. I didn't like it because it's off limits to anyone who is not staying in a suite class room. The retreat is in the front of the ship with its own pool, hot tub, and a bar. There's plenty of seating and lounging. You really don't have to fight for a chair, and there's a lot of other amenities as well, like waters and towels and so on. And if you want to get a bite to eat, the retreat bar serves chilled shrimp and thick chicken sandwiches, burgers, and so on. So if you don't want to lay out in the sun or on the deck, the retreat lounge is really awesome. It's downstairs with a lot of comfortable chairs and tables. It's perfect for hanging out. It has snacks and drinks and staff waiting to assist you for any needs. There's concierge service downstairs. They'll literally do anything you want. It's a really nice area, but it's completely off limits to anyone who is not in a suite. Now, one place I highly suggest that you do visit, and it's free to everyone, is the Magic Carpet. I know I mentioned this in my video a few other times. This is the world's first cantilevered venue at sea that travels 13 stories. The open-air Magic Carpet can be repositioned along several decks, allowing it to transform from a live music venue to a bar to an exclusive specialty restaurant and even a tender station depending on its location. It's available to anyone who wants to come and enjoy the views. This is something you will only get to enjoy on the Edge class ship. It's truly impressive, something you need to check out for yourself.
So far we're a day into our cruise and honestly enjoying it to the max. It's a little rocky, so it seems like the boat's moving a lot. Makes my job a little more difficult to record these videos, but we're having a good time. The boat's fantastic, to be honest with you. It's really fancy and chic. Now we're going to do a lot more exploring and of course bring you more and more footage as we get into the video, but generally speaking, it looks like an Instagrammable dream. Like all of the places around are made to take photos. There are at night this whole thing turns into like this wonderland. Oh, and there's a creepy I call it a creepy tunnel. In fact, I'll show you the footage of it right now. This is creepy. What do you think? Creepy, right? It's supposed to be a forest and it looks like a outer space to me with mirrors. When you walk through it, it makes weird noises. It's dark. It's got mirrors in there and some weird statues. It looks like you're on a different planet. So I don't know what that is. I'll have to find the name of it, but I call it the creepy tunnel. So a lot of different.
It's the entryway to Eden. It's trees.
It's the entryway to Eden. What trees? There's no trees there.
Trees, yeah. It's mirrors and lights, and there's supposed to be trees.
It's dark.
It's like you're going through a dark forest to get to Eden.
Dark forest? It feels like I'm on a different planet and something is about to eat me. And speaking about lighting, to be honest with you, the entire ship has really fantastic lighting all around, between the elevators, which light green and red when you're going up and down, which is a really nice touch. Even the room itself has multiple settings. So like there's actual light settings, and we'll go into it in more detail when we do the full, room review video. But in general, there's different modes. So you can come in and select the morning mode or the sleep mode, which will like turn off all the lights, will actually dim as you're walking to the bed, will turn the shade down, and etc. We'll talk about that. There's actually a shade behind me that goes up and down, and a bunch of other stuff. So there's a whole, like, there's mood lighting, there's a lot of different stuff that goes on. I feel like this ship is definitely designed, it obviously feels like it's been designed very recently and has all of that cool stuff in mind. There's a lot of technology, touch screens, and all of that. It's really A+ when it comes to the feel and how modern the ship feels. I give this definitely an A+.
Now this sleek design does come at a cost, so let's talk rooms. Celebrity Edge features the widest array of staterooms in the Celebrity fleet. From a single stateroom to a suite that sleeps up to 10 guests. With the new infinite verandas, very few of them have actual balconies anymore. The infinite veranda is liked and hated by many guests at the same time. It's extremely controversial and really steps away from the traditional balcony stateroom. It has many positives and some negatives as well. I made an entire video breaking down every single aspect of the infinite veranda, including a full tour on this ship, the Celebrity Edge. I'll link the video for you up top. It's a must-see if you want details. So once again, it's very important to point this out because a lot of people get really confused here. If you want a traditional balcony, the one that you're used to on other cruise ships, you will have to get either a suite, they come with a variety of balconies depending on the category, or you will have to book something they call a sunset veranda. Those are rooms directly on the back of the ship. They're in their own category when you book. It's called Sunset Veranda. They usually cost at least $300 per person more and get sold out very quickly. Mostly due to the fact that there are only a handful of them. Being directly in the back of the ship offers amazing sunset views. It's also much noisier back there due to all of that moving water being in the back of the ship. So when the ship is in motion, it's going to sound like basically a constant waterfall. So keep that in mind when you're booking these rooms. Overall, my room was very clean, spacious, and generally felt bigger than other cruise ship staterooms. Paired with an excellent stateroom attendant, I give my room an 8 out of 10.
Now the ship has been pretty smooth, to be honest with you. Clean, amazing. All of the personnel on the ship are really friendly. I did hear that we're sailing at 1,700 passengers, so that's about half of the capacity of the ship, which, means that it should be pretty smooth sail. I also heard that next sailing, which is the Christmas sailing, it's going to be full capacity. And that, I guess, is normal, right? For Christmas, everybody goes on a cruise, so next sailing is going to be pretty busy in here. But right now, it's kind of smooth. There's really not that many people. I really didn't have to wait for too much. The reservations were pretty easy to get, although the first few days they got sold out in some of the restaurants. I did hear that as well, but we didn't have any issues. There's 2 of us, so it's pretty easy to seat 2 people, and we were able to generally get in everywhere we wanted to. Now tonight I'm pretty excited. We're going to Eden Restaurant, and then afterwards there's the first production show. There was a comedy show scheduled and a singer the first 2 nights, which I kind of skipped out on. We were busy running around and looking at the ship and doing a bunch of other stuff, so I figured I didn't want to go with that. But tonight I'm gonna go to the production show because it involves the crew dancing and singing, and doing all of that stuff. So I'm definitely gonna check that out because we're obviously gonna see what that's all about in the full cruise review video that I'll be doing for you very soon. But all in all, I'm having a great time on the cruise. There's a mixed crowd here too, so it's not just like a bunch of people that are in a certain age group. You have a whole bunch of young folks, you have some middle-aged people, you have older folks. It's all around. There's a lot of different groups of ages, which is kind of fun, right? right? Yeah, not too many kids, so that's one thing to note. But other than that, everything is pretty smooth and I haven't had any issues. The crew has been really nice as well. They remember you. They always try to be super helpful. They try to get you in places. Whatever you need, they're always there to help you. All of the managers and the restaurant managers and everyone always comes over, making sure that the meals are okay and everything is perfect. So I do like the service. I would say I'd so far give it an A+. Our stateroom attendant is fantastic as well. Our room gets cleaned 2 times a day for turn down service. And in this room, like we talked about this in the actual full room review, right? I'll link it for you up top if you haven't seen it yet. But there's a blinds, right? There you got the blinds and the window and all of that. So the stateroom attendant actually does a lot of work for you, which is really nice. Turns the blinds on, turns them all the way up, cleans down, does the turn down service, closes the blinds, does all of that, prepares the room for you. So you really don't have to worry about much. It's really nice. He just takes care of pretty much everything. Because the blinds, it takes like 20 seconds to turn them on and off, so it's kind of annoying, I think. But the stateroom attendant does that for you, so I'd say it's good to go. Now today is the last sea day before we hit St. Kitts. Tomorrow we'll be arriving at St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm really excited. One of the first islands in the Caribbean that I haven't been to, on this trip anyway. I've been to a lot of different places in the Caribbean, but I've never been to St. Kitts. I'm really pumped. Also, we're taking an excursion on a catamaran to Nevis, the other side over there. There's St. Kitts and Nevis, right? So we're gonna go to Nevis and check out a private beach with a really cool excursion. I'm bringing my drone and hopefully we'll be able to film a lot of stuff and bring that to you in a whole separate video of like what it's like to take an excursion on the Celebrity Cruise. And I'm gonna feature this one right here. I'm really pumped. That's gonna be tomorrow, so I'm gonna make sure that I get a lot of sleep and I need to charge my cameras, get everything ready, because tomorrow we're gonna be hitting St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm really pumped about that.
Now let's talk food. Celebrity Edge has 29 dining options that range from snacks to a full 7-course meal. Again, I made an entire video that showcases everything I ate and deep dives into the dining on the Celebrity Edge. I'll link the ultimate Celebrity Edge dining review up top. It's a must after you watch this video. To summarize, the free options include 4 main dining rooms, a buffet, and a variety of cafes and other eateries that offer anything from salads, sandwiches, ice cream, pizzas, desserts, and so on. You can opt in and pay extra to elevate your dining experience in one of the paid restaurants. These are Eden, La Petite Chef, Fine Cut Steakhouse, Rooftop Grill, La Grande Bistro, and Raw on 5. There's a chef table experience available once per cruise on the Magic Carpet and 2 restaurants exclusive to Aqua and Sweet guests called Blue and Luminé. Overall, the free options on the cruise rated about a 7 out of 10 if you're an average eater. Foodies will rate it lower and will have to opt into the paid venues to satisfy their taste buds. Again, tons of details and tips in the video regarding food. Make sure to watch that after this one. Now let's talk entertainment. You'll find plenty of options, including themed bars and lounges, a club, and a theater showcasing a variety of productions.
It's showtime. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate you. Come on in, grab yourselves a seat, quick as you can, or you're going to miss the opening. Come on in, everyone. We can see you. Come on. You can go quicker than that. Come on. Look, all you need to do is pick an empty seat. There you go. Fantastic. They're in. Right then, it's showtime, everybody. We're gonna... Don't stop the beat, I can't stop. Can't stop the beat, I won't stop. Won't stop the beat, go!
I found the theater shows to be a bit boring and lacking in their production value when comparing to something like a Royal Caribbean ship. Now, while the game shows and the crew ran activities, they were absolutely fantastic. I never laughed so hard as I did in the Liars Club show. The crew on the Edge are just awesome. We'll talk about them in just a minute, but do not miss out on Liars Club and shows just like it. They're so much fun. One place that Celebrity Edge shines like a bright star is service and crew. I've sailed on many ships and none are like the Celebrity Edge. The ship is led by a talented crew of professionals that bring a lot of experience and knowledge to the table. From Captain Tassos, cruise director Lewis, food and beverage director Martin Gazovich, down to the crew at Cafe Bacchio, you are in great hands. The crew and service get a 10 out of 10. I would give them more if I could. They made everyone feel like family and worked hard to be both entertaining, professional, and welcoming at the same time. I absolutely love the crew of the Celebrity Edge. They made my cruise so very special. Overall, the Celebrity Edge is a great experience that provides a great cruise vacation for an average person. Picky cruiser and a foodie will have to pay extra for packages to keep it that way. Additionally, this experience can be significantly upgraded if you pay more for an Aqua class or a Retreat class room, which come with a ton of other extras. I will be going on the Celebrity Beyond in just a few weeks to bring you a ton of videos about my experience as well as a deeper look into what it's like to cruise with Celebrity, so make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one.